Of
course I know who you are. I read the wiki. That's right, I recognize you from r/love to stab. And I gotta say, even for a slasher killer, you're pretty uncreative.
Sick burn. Six up burn, dog. Promises,
This is my Henry Kissinger impersonation.
Promises, promises. Nice save.
Maybe this mission was too high level for you.
You're doing terrific.
Are you eating something?
I'd say that's the exact plot of the movie 7, and you're nuts if you think you can ever be as much of a creep as Kevin Spacey.
Ooh.
It's pronounced... Whatever.
Shut up, Hex.
I told you I can't make Eldritch Mouth sounds like you can! God! Sure you can. It's a 7 in. Dead. When the police get there, you're all nightmare eyes. Wow. Way to rip off mouth stabbers. A knife in the mouth is worth 2 in the mouth.
Also, my mouth is a losing, so good luck.
You're turning more and more eldritch by the second.
Oh, you got one, you got one.
A good theme murder should delight while it terrifies. Suggest he model his murders after fan favorite Friends episodes. Maybe if you get him caught, he'll leave you alone. Tell him his theme should be your personal god. I want to do the top one, but I think that's fun, and I have nothing. What's that one? Well, whatever it is, it's more than fun. So.
He smarts.
Yep.
What the fuck, dude?
It should have been boldness in that case.
Technically, it's a smart idea, but who's counting?
There it
The
is.
game. Wee-oo, wee-oo. We're never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Kittens. Hoffenstepper. Mistake.
Wow, not only did he convince the guy to basically kill himself, please, but I think that's tonight's HBO Go password.
God, something finally went well today.
You spend the rest of the afternoon watching True Blood with Jerry's account and having a marvellous time. Later found out Jerry was indeed caught by the police, but he agreed to testify himself in exchange for a reduced sentence. He'll be out murdering again in no time. What? You don't care, though. Nothing matters in this world except for the potential smooching your campmates. For your progress in Abogard, you gain plus two charm, 1 boldness.
Getting good again! Screw up!
Well, seeing as I'm a bear now, honey.
What?
Jaffa cakes.
Will Ferrell!
We would all die if honey was gone. Wait, oh my god, hang on. Don't move from this screen yet. Because I want to do a thing.
Oh no.
Okay. I got the picture. If my computer will cooperate for a sec. Save as I am a bear.png. Upload file. I have too many things on here. I need to simplify. I am a bear. As a bear, I believe that society will completely collapse without honey. Without honey, you get anarchy. There is no government. There is no joy. There is no point in living without honey.
Compelling point. Without joy, what will the coven do?
Exactly.
The other two, you might as well feral.
The world can go without Jaffa cakes.
Yeah.
I can't
I'm not
remember the
making-
last time I watched a Will Ferrell movie.
So
I mean, I watched his new one, Spirited, this Christmas, and that's why I keep bringing him up.
So, honey feral cakes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, but the bear makes a convincing argument.
As a bear, I am going to go and be a bear scout.
God damn.
Yes! Hang on, I need the snipper tool that too.
Ah!
Bear scout. This is the greatest thing.
And maybe this isn't as good as the first time I played Monster Prom with Viola, and we got the Furry King ending.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, yes, we got that too! I specifically got that, and everyone kept making fun of me for being a furry.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah.
I am a bear.
It's a lovely
It's
day.
a lovely It's a lovely day at Camp Spooky, and you are still a horrible bear.
Oh, hey.
Hey, the bear. So I guess the secret subtext you've been a bear in disguise this whole time. But sounded well. Assuming you want to apologise for not telling us sooner. Despite the differences, you hope you still be friends. Well, yeah, that's all those spot fucking on. And of course, there's no hard feelings, darling. Of course, maybe a bit of a Urson vote, but these outdated ideas have no bearing on me.
Never stop.
I always believe it's important to live your truth. be the man, woman, or something in between, or a bear posing as a young adult monster at a summer camp.
You will always have my support, the bear. I have worked tirelessly to blend into the organic world, but your disguise was so perfect. You must teach me to craft such a believable skin suit. Okay, this is actually really sweet considering we got this through a negative outcome.
Yep.
Please don't teach the calculator how to be a spin suit. Please, please. In any event, the bear, I am not mad at you either, although I'm a little worried about us staying friends.
Also concerned, it is already difficult for me to relate to my non-digital peers, let alone terrifying, illiterate, predatory wildlife.
Ditto. Well, if it isn't good for my brand to have an animal companion, I would that we wouldn't have a lot to talk about, especially since you can no longer talk.
I want to be your friend anyway.
Yeah, it's like natural for friends to go apart, especially at the end of the summer when we all have to get back to our lives, right? Like after camp, I have to have my hands full saving the world again. I assume you got to be busy eating honey, going through people's garbage. I guess.
Saving the world my own unique way.
We did sort of save honey back there.
You have a very bright future ahead of you, the bear. Now, before we part ways forever, can I get a selfie with you for my tearful, introspective life goes on post? No! Your friends can't leave you. There's going to be some common ground left between you guys. You need to convince them the bear monster friendships are possible. One thing that you and your non-bear friends can still totally bond over is...
the constant worry about getting the right amount of sleep.
And it works! Like your barely Roy can make your meaningful plan for a combination of epipathic snuffling, just rage and finger puppets. Not the finger puppets!
What a plot twist.
Oh, I see. I guess the need for proper sleep is pretty important to all of us, regardless of species. It's one of my mottos as a world-saving extraordinaire. You can't defeat an evil without a good night's sleep, a hearty, healthy breakfast, and positive attitude. Sleep is kind of optional for me, but since I'm sponsored by The Who these days, I'm legally bound to agree that sleep is necessary to your health.
Sponsored by the World Health Organization, friend Milo? That is quite exciting.
Oh no, I'm sponsored by the band of The Who, but they're like mega bold, so sleeping is sleeping a lot is part of their brand now. Also arthritis.
I'm pretty sure when I went to see them live, they had just woken up from a nap. They still rocked that concert. It was fucking amazing.
Another thing you all have in common is you all can barely speak. Well, the bear. I love you, Raven.
Bonjour.
Fuck off. I also understand your plight. I often go into sleep mode in order to preserve my battery and prevent pixel burning.
Hey, who's that over there? Is that Emerald?
Good afternoon! I once forgot to clear my screen and wore this expression for days. It did not make a good impression on my grandparents at the family reunion.
But it's fine, they are an Atari 2600.
Damien's dad's and Scott's non-existent parents?
To be honest, I'm kind of jealous that you get to hibernate, the bear. Like I would love to permanently physically check out between seasons to catch up on my sleep.
Magnificent.
Not to mention the delightful binge eating leading up to the hibernation, any excuse to eat my body weight in cheese and then slip into a light coma sounds like paradise. Kikyo, is that you?
I cannot relate to any of you. I'm just happy to be a part of your lives.
You guys decided to your friends to an insight into your new bear life. You more buzzard critters, cooked them over fire and overeat your heart's content before taking a nap. It's not full hibernation, but just enough for
Just enough for a search party to come looking for your friends, but you convince the party to take a nap too. Being a bear, I am very persuasive.
When you wake up, you all feel well rested and a little bloated. You feel like you gained 2 fun and 1 creativity.
The pool. The lake, rather.
You head to the lake to get your tan on. As soon as you get there, it starts to rain.
Can I get a tan if my skin's decayed?
It's in the script. Most of the beachgoers leave, but no, you enjoy the fun lake day. Damn it! You've had a rough morning, and you won't let anything. You've had a really rough morning, and won't let anyone else stop you from gaining fun. You aggressively splash the lake and laugh as loudly as you can, hoping the clouds will give up trying to ruin your day. Instead, the lake gets struck by lightning. When you wake up from the electrocution coma, you're on shore, the sun is shining, and you have a cool new fatal twitch. You win. Gain +2 fun.
I've had one of those for a while before.
You stop on a valley surrounded by an odd-looking group: an orc with a lute strung across his back, an elf with his bow, a haggard dwarven cleric, and some other cliches. But it's also Avarius hitting himself in the head, which takes you a moment to realise that he's calling for Hex to come out.
Loser.
There? What you just do?
Sorry, I was in your ribcage seeing if we can use it to cut some strips of crepe paper into confetti, and then I could get lost in your kidneys.
Okay, whatever. Look, I gathered this group of valiant heroes, each with their own skill set, quirky personality, and dark backstory.
Cool. Why?
What do you mean, why? You asked me to! You said to organize a party! Honestly, I've never liked you more than I did in that moment.
Adventure awaits.
When I realized you were finally taking an interest in the things I enjoy, and that you were getting excited to raid a dungeon,
It doesn't know, Avari. When I said party, I meant party. Like with pizza and confetti and music and drinks and games and doing stupid stuff you'll regret in the morning. You can't just have a normal. Can't you just have a normal fun without needing to go into dark maze like dungeons and kill monsters? Gosh.
This isn't possible.
I feel like we will never truly understand each other.
You are someone else, Avari, just like the rest of your trophy friends.
I was really trying to bond! I mean, we're already bonded in that you're a curse that's attached itself to me, but I mean the spiritual kind.
This is generally disappointing. You can't have that. Time to turn this party into a party, so Hex will be happy and Avari will be also happy.
It's a Vocaloid song.
In a moment of genius, you realise exactly what every party member would make the perfect party goer.
And this was the exact premise of said Vocaloid song. Ned the Necromancer. Huh?
Ned the Necromancer. Did you know he doubles as a powerful baker? If he can raise the dead, he can surely raise a cake. A bard.
Baking and raising the dead both involve a lot of chemistry.
A bard. Always a fucking bard.
Okay, either of these could be creativity. The top one could also be boldness or smarts. The bottom one's probably fun. Top one may be charm. The bottom one could also be charm. Ooh. Both of these are good. I think I'm picking a side here. So, a bard. Rip.
The bard sounds fun. Go for it, Layla.
No! Not the bard! Anyone but the bard!
But the bard is that this please are too late. You only text the bard, and within minutes he arrives. Did someone order a bard? The bard says, stumbling drunkenly. He proceeds to take a flask out of his belt and drain it dry.
God damn.
David, my girl, what did you expect to see you summoning me? How come you never call me for adventures anymore? You lost my number or something?
I'm not carrying you.
No, it's because all you want to do is get drunk and play shitty songs on your shitty lute.
Says the bard. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Oh my god!
He pulls out his lute and begins to play.
Hang on.
Oh no, he's one of those bards.
What's it called? I think it's medieval core. He sure is.
For a moment, you wondered what those kind of bards mean, but soon becomes abundantly clear. Once he's pulled out his lute, he's all over. He plays song after song, butchering American Pie on the flute. I'm yours on the harpsichord.
I went to high school with this guy.
The intro's a lot longer than I expected it to be. There it is. Okay, that's all.
And Freebird on the xylophone, which is impressive because who carries a xylophone? The entire party is held captive by his terrible one-man concert with encore after encore, and nowhere to politely or shift the party back to actual party things. Strum us a song, you're the lad bard. Strum us a song that slaps. Cause your singing's more fun than adventuring, we're tired of checking for traps. La 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 dee da dee da.
La
I'm
la
mad.
la diddy
It's your responsibility now, Layla.
Seriously, have a great party. The thought of Abby was ruining my fun, but she may have ruined the ruination of ruined fund. Incredible. It's a horrible party, but by the time the party's done, his entire encore, Ocean Avenue, he's drained you of full free fun.
Get good, bitches!
To the woods! Today you had to hike all the way across the woods. You will see what's on the other side. It's a long, treacherous hike, but it ends up with taking an hour. I guess these woods aren't that big after all. How do you and your friends get lost in them so often? Well, my directions on my ability to speak after a while. Anyway, it turns out there's a library on the other side of the woods. You go and read some books or something. You gain 2 smarts. You join a generic off-brand activity when suddenly...
Raven, you are literally exactly the monster I was hoping to see.
Hey, Damien.
I think I finally figured out how to lure out the wildfire. After all, 3rd time's the charm. Plus, I don't think I've ever seen anyone's schemes or problems or situations last more than 3 interactions.
Oh, they do. They're just lasting longer games, and we're not staying here all day for that. You think back on your interactions at Camp Spooky and Camp Spooky High, and agree that yes, conversations on typical tend to happen either completely randomly or at least 3 times.
We tried to prove I'm metal. We already know I'm metal. We tried to prove I'm reckless and dangerous, and now I have a cat in my liver. The problem is that those are qualities on the inside, like the cat. They aren't objectively measurable. I need to do something that is categorically, at its core, all of those fucking things. And ideally something that the old me, that Aravi and Dahlia think is dead, would have done all the time.
Set fire to the forest.
You can't lure fire with fire,
The hell you can't.
so that's out, which means my second most tried and true activity is on the table.
Oh no.
Crimes.
Shit. Damien rules. Damien rules. Da-da-da.
Here we go. Crime time, crime time, crime time, tax evasion, bitches.
Tax evasion, tax evasion.
So, Damien's been hanging out with a sentient potato.
Maybe.
Turnip boy. It's the coach's son.
I'm setting myself up because it's fun, not because I've begun to doubt that I really am metal and reckless and cool since the wildfire still won't fucking appear to me. It's not that I like you, fucker.
Yeah, that was convincing.
What crime do you think I should commit? In my pants? Not because I don't know enough about crime or I'm not a crime expert and the best criminal ever, just because you've been a good hype person for me, so I want you to feel included. It's not like I like you, baka.
Yeah. Yet again, another very convincing show of confidence from Damien. But the spicy red crust needs a little push. You're happy to help him out. You suggest a perfect crime. Okay. Heist to steal someone's heart. There was public crime on James Z. Piracy.
Oh, okay. Well, one of those is charm, and one of those is fun.
Fun will have to be piracy. There we go.
Better not get real.
Oh yeah, I've always wanted to be a pirate. Do you think I should chop off one of my legs, or both of my legs, or maybe I should just be a disembodied head with a peg attached to it so I can peg people?
Well, that's a thing I've said now.
Oh wait, I already chopped off one of my horns. We should chop off one of your legs. No, there's no time, damn it.
You believe that he made that call and that the two of you immediately dove into piracy. You pirates all the shit. Movies, music, video games.
Losers.
Oh. Why are you playing a cute little computer game? I thought you were trying to become worthy of the wildfire. Did you give up? It's okay to give up sometimes, because then I look stronger in comparison.
Two cops burst out of the office, punching as if they were just sprinted over. We
Hey.
says the total cop gas through breath. Got a report of a total badass doing heinous crime. Description said tall, both incredibly handsome, worthy of wildfire demon.